जागत जोत जपै निस्बासर, जागत जोत जपै निस्बासर, एक बिना मन नेक न माने, पूरन प्रेम प्रतीत सजै व्रत, गौड़ मड़ी मट भूल न माने, जागत जोत जपै। तीर्थ दान दया तप संजम, एक बिना ने एक पछाने, पूरन जोत जगै घट में तब, खालसा ताहि न खालस जाने, जागत जोत जपै। Greetings. Today I will be talking about teachings of Guru Gobind Singh Ji and his hukumnamas. These hukumnamas sum up the ideal way of life of the Khalsa and serve as a code of conduct for the Khalsa Panth. Good wishes, Harjeet Bamra. Guru Gobind Singh Ji is the 10th Guru of the Sikhs. He awakened the humanity and infused life and high spirit in the oppressed, weak and downtrodden strata of the society. He was a great poet, brave soldier, sensible leader and spiritual master. He is called Kalgian Wala, Dashmesh Pita, Sarbans Dani, Bajan. He was born in Patna, capital of Bihar, in 1666. His father, the 9th Guru, was on his mission to preach in Assam at the time of his birth. He kept his both hands on earthen pots placed before him by Sayyad Bhikhen, proving that he will be one for Hindus and Muslims. He used to stage false combats with his companions in his childhood. In the later years, he fought for oppression and challenged the Muslim administration ruler Auranzeb. He was taught Sanskrit, Brij, Persian and Punjabi and was well trained in archery and all sorts of weapons. At the tender age of 9, he persuaded his father to sacrifice his life to protect the Kashmiri Pandits from the tyranny of the Muslims. After succeeding the throne, he asked his devotees to bring weapons. He ordered to install a big victory drum called Ranjit Nagara to be banged daily after prayer as an act of defiance against the writ of unjust rule. In the year 1699, on the occasion of Baisakhi, he founded Khalsa Panth. He enacted the melodrama with the skill of a perfect artist, with his eyes flashing fire and his face furrowed with fury and drawn sword in hand. He roared with the voice of thunder, "My sword today is hungry for blood. Is there anybody ready to offer me his head?" He enacted this grisly horror till he got his 5 beloveds. By this he immortalized the spirit of self-sacrifice, which was to form the basis of the new edifice to be known as Khalsa, meaning the pure. Gobind had a dual purpose in enacting this strange scene. He wanted to know if the Sikhs had imbibed the lesson of questioning obedience. Secondly, he wanted to impress upon his followers that the panth by which he wished to lead them was a thorny path of honor and sacrifice. Then he made the 5 beloved ones drink the Amrit and got himself baptized from them. He taught to consider it our duty to destroy the oppressors and help the oppressed and the downtrodden, honest labor, giving away 1/10 of income to the poor and offering food to the needy, shall be the hallmarks of our conduct in life. He said, "You are not to be slaves in the habit and tradition, you are to uphold freedom in thought and action. Avoid intoxicants as gal." He asked to keep 5 Ks, kesh hair, kangha comb, kara iron bangle, kirpan sword and kashara shorts. He abolished all distinction of caste and creed from among the baptized, and they entered as equals into the glorious fellowship of the Khalsa. The addition of the suffix Singh to the names had a tremendous psychological impact. Fear and cowardice vanished from their minds like night before the rising dawn. Guruji had to fight wars against Muslims, especially the Battle of Anandpur Sahib, Chamkaur Sahib, and Khadrani di Tab. He had to leave Anandpur due to these wars. His family was separated from him. His two younger sons were buried in the wall, and elder sons were martyred in the Gadi of Chamkaur. Mother Gujri was also left for her heavenly abode, but he remained calm as he had great mission to work against unjust rule. Guruji had to fight many battles against Mughal rule. They were envious of Guruji's teachings of equality among castes and brotherhood of mankind. He was always on the lookout for a change to wreak their vengeance on the Guru. The hill chiefs made out a long case against the Guru. They called him a traitor and enemy of the empire. They pleaded for hasty dispatch of imperial forces to crush their common foe. So, Battle of Anandpur was fought. Guruji's younger sons were martyred, and Mother Gujri also left for heavenly abode. After leaving Anandpur, Guruji reached Chamkaur. Fierce battle was fought, and Ajit Singh and Jujhar Singh died fighting valiantly in the battlefield. After trudging many a weary mile in the darkness of a chill December night, reached the dense forest of Machiwada. Then he moved to Dina. Here he wrote the emperor a famous epistle in Persian verse known as Zafarnama. At Muktsar, the 40 Singhs returned to patch up with the Guru and wash away the ignoble blot of betrayal. He next moved to Damdama Sahib, where he dictated the Holy Granth to Bhai Mani Singh. The Guru had set great traditions before the Sikhs, traditions of love, service, and sacrifice. He had made them fearless and versed in the art of self-defense. He had built the structure of their faith on justice, equality, and democracy. One evening, he bowed before Guru Granth Sahib and declared Guru Granth Sahib the next Guru. So long as the Khalsa follows the teachings of the eternal words in the Guru Granth Sahib, they will not be leaderless, remain self-governing, sovereign, and they will be blessed with the everlasting glory of God. He issued 52 hukum namas and asked the Khalsa to abide by them. Honest labor, set aside 1/10 of the needy, memorize Gurbani, get up early in the morning, serve others with love and dedication to understand true meanings of Gurbani. Practice the Naam, meditate on Guru on every occasion, read Japji Sahib, importance of Anand Karaj, never boast of wealth and prosperity, never restrain from upholding right, never cheat, be truthful, and never give false witness, not to indulge in intoxicants, tobacco, etc., serve common langar to all, and many more. Guruji left for his heavenly abode on October 7, 1708. The glorious figure of this prophetic genius, sustained solely by his inherent grandeur of character and supported by the absolute conviction of his calling, stands like a colossus, sublime and alone across the fading centuries. The mission of which Guru Nanak, the first of the Gurus, came into the world was completed by Guru Gobind Singh. It was not his aim to build an empire or to win transient glory for himself or his people, but to make the latter live a life of self-respect and honor. His mission was to enable man to know himself, recognize the divinity in him, and instead of plying a mean, groveling existence, to walk on the path of life with his head held high in dignity and freedom. The armed saint soldiers of Guru Gobind Singh organized themselves and decimated tyrants with great zeal and vigor and effectively block the evil foreign invaders. The glories that the Sikhs have achieved on the battlefields of the world, the great sacrifices they have made in the national struggle for freedom, out of 121 hanged, 93 were Sikhs, and out of 2646 in exile prison, 2147 were Sikhs. All reflect the splendor of the great and magnificent Guru who sacrificed his father, mother, sons, his loving wives, his personal comforts, and himself, that the Sikhs and through them the lofty ideals that he held dear may shine through ages. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. To God the Khalsa, to God the victory. Deh Shiva Bar Mohe Hain is a most celebrated and widely quoted hymn by Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Give me this, my Lord, that nothing should restrain me from upholding right. And when I go to fight the foe, no thought remain of fear or fright in me, but firm faith in victory. This only I desire, that all my earthly days be blessed with thy praise, and when it's hour to retire on the field of battle, I should fighting nobly die. दे शिवा बर मोहे इहें शुभ कर्मंते कबहू न टरूं ना डरूं अरस्यों जब जाए लरूं निश्चय कर अपनी जीत करूं और सिख हूँ अपने ही मन को एह लालच हाउ गुन ताऊं उचरो जब आव की औद निधान बने अत ही रन में तब जूझ मरूं अत ही रन में तब जूझ मरूं. Thank you.